to Libib's booktube channel. My name is Kaylin. I'm putting on the vest and like the ugly sweater to feel a little bit more festive since I did not decorate my bookshelves or my apartment for Christmas this season. So you still get the fall bookshelf. This will definitely be updated in 2020 for a more winter themed, because obviously it's not right now, and I've tried to edit, upload, film, files being corrupted like several times with this video, so I'm hoping like third time's the charm, baby. Here we go. Let's get into the holly jolly spirit. I will be doing the Christmas Carol book tag, which was originally created by Lauren Wade, which I will link her channel and the video in the description box down below, where you can go find out the original video of this tag. Question number 1. Ghost of Christmas Past, a book that was a childhood favorite. The first one that I can think of is Goodnight Moon. That was definitely one of my favorites when I was younger. Or like if we're talking about like grade school, I remember in first grade vividly reading a lot of Magical Treehouse, Junie B. Jones. Those were my favorite books back then too. So we'll just throw out a couple there. Question number 2, Ghost of Christmas Present. A recent book that you think will become one of your all-time favorites. I know it's been a hot second, but maybe Pumpkinheads by Rainbow Rowell. It was also the closest one on my giant book pile that's next to me, just chilling on the floor. Like, this has definitely become one of my favorites. There's also some poetry books that I've been really loving recently too. I also need to try to read Six of Crows, and that I think that would become one of my favorites if I ever do get the chance and like the courage to like actually read it. Those are some of my favorites right now. Question number 3, The Ghost of Christmas Yet to Come. Book coming out next year that you're excited about. An Ember in the Ashes 4? Is that gonna come out next year? Like, I have been waiting for that book to come out so that way I can binge the rest of the series. I loved and enjoyed An Ember in the Ashes, but I've just been scared to finish the rest of the series because I just want to be able to binge it because I loved and enjoyed it so much. So if that's coming out next year, that's probably one of my highly anticipated releases. If there's a new Daniel Vega book, that's on the list. Right now, I'm just drawing a blank and nothing's really coming to my mind. I'll just stick with those books for now. Question number 4, Bah Humbug. A book that everyone loves, but you just can't stand. So please don't come after me with your pitchforks and your fires and your tomatoes, but Throne of Glass just did not do it for me. Like, the covers and everything is beautiful. The last book is really scary because it is super thick. It's on Bible thin pages, which scares me to death. Like, I just couldn't get past halfway through the second book. Like, I wanted to love it and I just couldn't. So we shelved it like under the did not finish. Will I ever get back to it? Maybe someday, but I was not impressed, and everyone loves it, so I feel bad, but I don't. Sorry, not sorry. Question number 5, Bob Cratchit. An old dependable that you always recommend. My one true love, Twilight. Twilight will always be a favorite that I will always love and recommend, and I don't care if you don't like it, I'm gonna always recommend it. Like, this and New Moon are one of my like favorite books of all time, and I will not stop recommending it. Other than that, I always recommend The Merciless by Daniel Vega because that one was spooky and horrifying. And if you want something a little bit lighter and romance, like Twilight's your thing, probably. Just love those books so much. Favorite books of all time. Question number 6, Tiny Tim. Underhyped book that you think deserves more love. I can't find it on the bookshelf behind me, so I'm betting it's in my room somewhere or somewhere in this giant mess next to me. But I think an underhyped book that deserves more love is The Dreadful Tale of Prosper Redding. It is a middle grade novel. It's about a demon trapped inside this boy's body and like them figuring everything out. Has a great and amazing like ending of like, like I need the next book now. Like, I am freaking out internally. Like, that book is amazing. I think it deserves more hype. Another book that I think deserves more hype definitely is Sky in the Deep by Adrienne Young. I follow her on Instagram. Her Instagram is like on point. I liked how it's centered around Vikings and our main character realizes her dead brother, she sees him on the battlefield and she's like, wait a minute, like, are you actually dead? Like, do you have a twin? Like, what the heck is going on? And I think that is what makes this book like an amazing book. And I don't feel like a lot of people have read it, which is a shame, and they need to. And my battery is starting to die, so cool. Let's get on with it. Question number 7 today, why it's Christmas Day. What's a book that always gets you in the mood for Christmas? The Christmas book with Stephanie Perkins. I can't think of it, but it has 12 different authors and it talks about like Christmassy time, lovey-dovey romance, short story collection. I also have like Summer Days and Summer Nights, which is right here, but that winter collection is perfect for Christmas. I personally don't read Christmas themed books, so I mean, that's what I would recommend. Question number 8, A Muppet Christmas Carol. Your favorite film adaptation of a book, hands down, is gonna be Catching Fire. The book was phenomenal. I think it's one of the best sequels that I've ever read in a trilogy that had me loving the second book more than the first book. Also, the first movie just did not do it for me. I don't like the way the camera angles and shakes and the way it was filmed. I do not like that at all. They definitely stepped up the game in Catching Fire, and I loved that. I loved it so much. The movie and the book, especially the adaptation, just was perfect. And then plus we get Finnick Odair, but like, hey, he's hot, like, can't complain. That's gonna be on the screen. But I really loved and enjoyed that. Question number 9, who should I tag? I'm gonna end up tagging Alexa because I always like to see what she's reading. She definitely has a different taste than mine, but I like her videos and she's an awesome person. And then I'm also gonna tag my friend Mesa, even though she doesn't have a booktube channel. I'm still tagging her. Maybe she can do something on Instagram with it, but hey yo, check me out there. Anyways, that's gonna be it for the Christmas Carol book tag. Let me know down in the comment section down below if you're gonna get any books this Christmas season or what do you have on your wish list. Anyways, that's gonna be it. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and I hope you guys have a happy holiday season, and I will see you next week for a new bookish video.